Any way we look at it today, human nature is being pushed to the breaking point. People seem to be coming apart at the seams. There's an urgent cry for help from every quarter. A drug culture has emerged, and with it a generation struggling to cope with the demands of modern life. The question is, what resources are available to confront the urgency of the stress of spiritual warfare against the very forces of evil that entice, influence, and addict, to debilitate and destroy? Obviously, there is the church, and in our day it is being called upon to deal with the complexity of issues indicative of living in a secularized, drug-prone society. As a result, enter Peniel ministry. Based on Jacob's wrestling match with God in Genesis chapter 32, verses 22 to 30, Peniel strives to provide a life-changing, renovating experience that reflects the words of Jacob, who said, "I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." So what makes Peniel different and effective? As a community-based residential treatment facility that is person-centered, Peniel has a focused outreach to return men and women to their families and to society, completely free from any type of addictive chemical dependency or any type of destructive lifestyle. And they do this by the utilization of what they call Bible therapy. In this statement, the key for Peniel is Bible therapy. Commensurately, Drs. Harold and Marion Spellman, together with a dedicated staff, strive to minister the Spirit of Christ as a model for life in the Word, Bible therapy. This means that living out the ministry of the Spirit of Christ is the strength of the Peniel plan. In this regard, the following Christ-like guidelines form the context for the Peniel paradigm of care and counseling. First of all, Christ recognized people at the point of need, and so does Peniel. Christ ate with publicans and sinners. He was attentive to the needs of a Syrophoenician mother. He was willing to talk with a Samaritan woman. Secondly, Christ related to people in spite of tradition. So does Peniel. All are welcome. He treated a case of adultery with understanding and forgiveness. He touched people who were diseased and dead. He ignored such frivolous customs as the prescribed hand washings and customary fastings. He often broke the Sabbath. To put it succinctly, Jesus said, the Sabbath was made for man and not man for the Sabbath. But thirdly, Christ responded to people in a therapeutic context, and so does Peniel. His entire ministry was characterized by love, compassion, concern, tenderness, non-coercion, and optimism. This is the significance of Peniel Ministries, ministering in the model of Christ to enable people to meet God face to face for deliverance and renewal in spirit, in mind, and in body.